Just like Jayne Imrie.
I chose to go to Belle Forme because I'd spoken to a few of my friends about wanting to go ahead with like procedure, but obviously in Glasgow, in this area, like there's so many places that kind of offer it, so I really kind of felt a bit lost in where to go, but it came up, like a couple of my friends had recommended Belle Forme, looked into it, and it was all really straightforward and easy, and they gave a good first impression, so that's why I decided to go ahead there. I'd had the moles on my face since probably I was like 10 years old or something. Always hated it. It's always something that I'd thought about getting done, and just last year decided to just go ahead, and my only genuine regret is that I never got it done so much sooner. Like, I'm so much happier now that I've done it, definitely. So on the day that I got the procedure, my best memory was just how straightforward it was. As soon as I went into the theatre, the staff were really super genuinely nice and helpful, and it was all staff, like the surgeon, obviously I'd met him a good couple of times beforehand, so they definitely put me at ease, spoke everything through. I could ask as many questions as I liked, and they were very much kind of worked towards how, when I was ready to go ahead and like do things. So yeah, it was a great day. It was totally fun. Yeah. The best thing, having had the procedure, is just how much happier I feel now that I no longer have the moles on my face. The scarring and everything like that hasn't been a problem. Even now, so I got my procedure done about 8 months ago, and even now they're still having like follow-up appointments, just checking that I'm happy with everything. So yeah, definitely I'm so much happier that I got it done, and yeah, would fully recommend it. After I got the operation done, I just went home that evening, and I had stitches on my face for a week. And again, there was no complications. It was all really straightforward. I came back a week later to get the stitches removed, and again, everything was fine. One of the moles I wasn't sure about kind of the next day if it was okay, so I gave them a phone, and I literally was able to come back in that afternoon, and the surgeon seen me, so it was really like no complaints at all about it. And again, 8 months later, they're still having like checking that I'm happy with the healing and giving me tips and recommendations on how to make sure the scar is like the best it can be. So yeah. Would I consider getting more treatments and procedures? Yes, is the honest answer. Sometimes it can maybe be a bit of a dangerous game, I suppose. But yeah, there's a couple of moles that I think I'd also probably want to get removed at some point down the line as well. And I would always come back to here because of how well they've treated me, and it's like I wouldn't go anywhere else. So yeah, it's been great.
Take the first step on your patient journey, and you can do that either by going online, or you can give our friendly team a call.